Hello there guys, welcome in another part. So it's finally the point when we have to start to build the bigger assets, and I choose the house because that's gonna be a town. So the house they need to there more than one. So it's pretty good start if we're gonna start from one house on the beginning. So I choose this one. It have a pretty nice style. I'm just gonna model everything from this perspective. It's pretty simple, as you can see. The house gonna have generally one floor. It shouldn't have two, be honest. Maybe, but we're not gonna worry about this. We're just gonna worry about one floor house. So what we're gonna start? We're gonna start first by blocking out the house. We're not gonna worry about windows, doors, or garage. Nothing. Just blocking out. So we're gonna work from cubes. First, what we're gonna block floor. So something like this, larger. Need to insert edge. So just gonna insert edge over here, and I'm gonna extrude this part. And move it somewhere here. It's pretty good, just to get the scale right, and that's a bit more larger, and this one is something like this. Can be fine. A bit more larger over here. Okay, so right now when we have a floor, we're gonna create another cube. And just get the size right, so it's not gonna be too big. As you can see, this one can be fine. So let's duplicate this one, move it 90 degree. So I'm using constantly F, which means frame, so it's a shortcut just to get the camera position right. Not gonna worry about the detail. Gonna take this wall, okay. Now take this, put over here. Something like this. So right now we're gonna look at this, and is this what we want? No, it's not what we want. Basically, what is wrong with this is this entrance. This is out of the house. So from here we need to insert one more edge. somewhere here. Take out the face. I don't want face of this. I want this to be smaller. So that's why we didn't want to be really correct, because this is just the blocking face and it's something like that. And all of this need to be pushed. Let's move this one over here. As you can see, this is pretty easy to block out all this stuff. So as you can see, we have this corner over here, but the garage is a bit longer than the corner, so we need to push the garage a bit more out. And let's have a look now. So like this. So we have this part over here. As you can see, this is a bit wider than this part. So this part need to be a bit shorter, but we need to push this one a bit more out. This part, garage as well, push it bit more out. So we're just working with the our reference, so just leave it like this for now. Yeah, so this we can get out of this. Garage is fine, so we have front fine, but right now, as you can see, we have to push it a bit. This one a bit this way, because well, the house is gonna be kind of squishy, but that's easy. And we cannot really see what is inside, so we just need to improvise and be a bit more creative. So I want it to be pretty large. Usually those houses are pretty large. Yeah, so we have our basic layout. So right now let's create another cube. Let's make it big and make it flat. And I want it to be like half of the size. Like this is fine. Maybe a bit more than half, something like that. A bit more. So I'm gonna duplicate it. Give it sec. I'm gonna check which one is it. It's this one. So this one gonna make 40. No, it's not gonna 40, so it's gonna be 30. 30 can be fine, so I'm gonna make minus 30, and this one 30. So I'm gonna move it over here. Is it 30? If I'm gonna look at it, no, it's not that. Not that 20. Is this 20? Yeah, we can get out of 20. No, it's 20. So pull this one down a bit. As you can see, we're gonna have to make the size a bit smaller, something like that. Pull this one up. Yeah, okay. So we have this. Now let's duplicate that. Actually, let's take those two, duplicate those two. Let's go to change the axis to world. As you can see over here, I changed the axis, like rotation axis, to the world because I want to rotate in one. So I'm just gonna combine this. I'm gonna rotate this 90. Gonna make it a bit smaller. Something like that. Yep, that will work. Now let's just take this one, move it a bit back, so it's gonna match up this way. And so we have our basic house done. Proportions are so-so. They are kind of okay. We can go work with the proportion more, but that's not gonna really matter. I don't want to really duplicate this house. This is just my reference. I want to create something individual, and I'm just gonna work with one thing. I'm just gonna to finish it up. I'm just gonna pick up this. I'm gonna go make one edge directly on the middle. So if it's directly on the middle, I'm gonna pull this up. If Maya will allow me to do so, I'm gonna pull this up. Okay, and I have wall here. Same gonna be done over here. Over here. And same, well, here I cannot really do that. So here I need to kind of work out. It's gonna be somewhere here. Something like, well, and I need to make one here. Over here. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so we have a first kind of block out ready, and after this, on the next part, we're gonna go and detail the structure of the house, and then we're gonna start to add some more details because we're gonna be completely sure that the proportions are right, and this is the house what we actually need. So if you're gonna look at the reference again, this pretty matching up. I'm kind of happy with this, and we're gonna continue to work on the next part.